Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose, Tarot, and Astrology. Guys, tonight we're going to talk about moon rituals for self care. We're specifically going to talk about the full moon ritual for self care because we are having the Sagittarius full moon like right now. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the full moon. I'm going to talk to you about what these rituals are, what tools you need, and I'm also going to go step by step on a specific ritual that I picked out for this specific full moon. All right, so I see Diana's come in. Guys, don't forget we are on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Let me know, Diana, is sound okay? Do you see a pretty picture on your screen? All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. I'm not getting any notifications, anything's wrong. Guys, share out for me. I did share out a little bit, but it's Saturday night. After we talk about the ritual, I am going to offer some full moon readings. It really just depends on participation, if notifications went out. If it's slow, which it's very possible, again, Saturday night, I may just do a collective reading, just tapping into the Sagittarius full moon energy. All right, perfect. Thank you, Diana. All right, so what are full moons, right? So the full moon is a culmination, guys, of all the lunar phases. And it's when the moon is completely illuminated in the sky, right? And it occurs when the sun and the moon are aligned opposite from each other from our perspective, here on Earth, right? And this is actually the perfect time to celebrate your accomplishments. And I think we really forget this part often. We're quick to say the full moon is to release, and we're going to talk about that a little bit because I do feel like there is a little bit of confusion about what it is that we're actually releasing during the full moon. But I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. And then, of course, giving gratitude. That's actually what the full moon is for. Because remember, it's the culmination of all the lunar phases. So it's actually what comes at the end of this entire process, right? All right, so let's talk about the full moon ritual that we are going to do. So, the full moon ritual, you're going to need these tools, and I put them there on your screen. I picked sage or cleansing spray. I tend to use sage often, and guys, really, you can use any type of sage, but I do prefer the white sage. I have heard other spiritual people talk about how it seems like since 2019, white sage sales have went like through the roof because we've had this mass spiritual awakening, right? And people think that white sage is the only sage you can burn. That's actually not true, guys. You can burn all kinds of sage, and really, it's just about intention. Go outside, grab a piece of bark off a tree. I mean, it's that simple, right? Cleansing spray is very common, right? It is, I feel like it's a little bit newer situation. And I just haven't really used any yet, but that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it, guys. Candles are very important always. I order my tea light candles, they are white, and I order them by the bundle, guys. I mean, just as big a package as I can find. You want to gather your favorite crystals and essential oils. You want to get a paper and a pen, and you want to get a cup of tea or water. I'm not a big fan of tea, guys, not yet anyway. I think I just haven't found the one for me. But I've definitely been on this water kick. I feel like I just can't get enough water. I don't know about you guys, but like as we went through these last few lunar phases, I would say since like about February, mid March, it's definitely this feeling of like not being able to quench my thirst, right? And just needing all this water. But yes, guys, you're going to drink it. So that's what you're going to do with it. So make sure you get drinking water. All right. So those are going to be the tools that you'll need for this particular full moon ritual. I'm going to change the screen over and I'm going to show you the steps that you're going to take. And I'm actually going to break them down and we're going to talk about each one of them individually. All right, so the first step in this specific full moon ritual, where we're going to express gratitude, right? Because that's what we're actually doing with the full moon. So, guys, the The waning moon is where you release, and we'll talk a little bit more about that after this full moon ritual. All right, so the first step is you want to find a comfortable space. I really like to do everything from my desk, right? Because I have everything here. It's all in one area. It's really funny because sister is trying to get me to, well, she's not trying to get me, but she's trying to help me set up my room so that I can have camera angles in different places. And that would mean that I would have to move some stuff around. And it's like, I'm really having a hard time with that because I just really like having everything at my desk, right? So you want to find a comfortable space for you. And some people like doing these rituals from bed or like in a hot bath. I feel like the waning ritual where you release, and again, we'll talk about that more in a little bit, is really good from a hot bath. But anywhere where you feel like you can relax, that's going to be the first step. The second step is you want to cleanse your space. So you want to burn some sage or spray that cleanser, right, in your area. And you want to say something like, I cleanse this space of negative energy. I mean, it can be that simple. And if you still feel a little weird talking to yourself, just simply clear your mind and be present in that moment. All right, so the third step, you're going to set up your space with your crystals, your candles, and your oils, and you're going to make it a little extra pizzazz, right? A little extra comfort, a little extra everything. And right about now is when you want to take a sip of that drink, whether you grab tea or water, and you really want to take a moment just to be present in this moment. The next thing you're going to do when you're ready is you're going to grab your pen and paper, and you want to think back about 2 weeks ago. What was happening 2 weeks ago? And now you can start writing. So you're going to put down all your wins, big or small. You're going to celebrate all of them, even ones that you may think are like mundane. They're just not important. It's not that big of a deal. They actually are. You want your list to be as long as possible. And you're going to celebrate each win, big or small. And then after that, are you ready? You're going to go back even more. Because remember, these moons come in phases. So you want to go back about 6 months now. Where were you 6 months ago? What has changed for you in the last 6 months? And what are you grateful for that has changed in the last 6 months, right? And again, you're going to begin writing more wins. But now you're looking in the last 6 months. So remember, that first list was already huge. That was 2 weeks. So now you're going to make a list for the last 6 months. And then you're going to read over your list. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes and take a moment to celebrate those wins and feel gratitude for those wins. I just had a really small win, and it's kind of awkward, but I'm going to share it with you guys. I'm learning to manifest quickly. In order to manifest quickly, your energetic vibrations have to stay high. There's tools to make your energetic vibrations stay high, other than like booze and drugs and whatnot. There's actual things you can do, right? Meditation, breathing. For me, guys, it's music. There's something about the music, and I haven't quite figured it out, but there's certain types of music that can keep my energetic vibrations really high. So gratitude is for the full moon. Remember that. The full moon is about releasing, but it's about releasing your expectations and resentments. It's not the things that you don't want. That's the waning moon, right? So I've been working since the last waning moon with manifestation, but instant manifestation, right? Like right now. And again, in order to do that, you have to keep those vibrational energies high. All right, you want to know what I manifested? Tacos. Just now, literally like 2 minutes before the live started. Sister, I was thinking about what she had told us we were having for dinner, And sister was like, when I came, I was like getting ready for the live, and I came out for a minute to grab a drink, and she said, "Hey, we changed our mind. We're gonna do tacos." And I was like, "Hey, look at that!" And I really didn't even stop to tell her because she probably wouldn't believe me if I did, right? But yeah, I just couldn't wait to come tell you guys super fast. All right, so that's going to be a full moon ritual. And when you do this, guys, when you're in gratitude, remember this is a great action to take towards self care, but it's also the first form of manifestation. Remember, gratitude, the first form of manifestation. There's actually, guys, 4 different moon phases. Well, actually, there's way more moon phases than that. You can break each moon phase, the new moon, the waxing moon, the full moon, and the waning moon. You can break them down into individual ones too. So there's lots of phases, guys. It runs like 28 days. So what I've done is I've made a 4-pack bundle for each moon phase, which includes the full moon phase that you just seen us talk about, which of course I go into a little bit more detail, and I give you a personalized video recording. Guys, this is what I'm doing this week as I'm preparing for our trip. I do have a trip coming. I want to show you guys that too. We're going to be in Missouri next weekend, guys. Next weekend, live from Missouri at Sandra's in her crystal cave. So I hope you guys can join me. This is actually the first thumbnail I made about it. I did post a little shorts on our TikTok and our Facebook, but you're going to hear me talking about it a whole lot more as it gets closer. All right, let's see. Okay, so super slow. Like, I don't even see Facebook. Do you see Facebook, Diana? It's okay. Let's do a collective reading really quickly using the Sagittarius full moon. I was hoping to download this one and then make like a how-to video, a short 10-minute how-to video. So hopefully that'll still work out. You had tacos last night. I love it. Yeah, who doesn't love tacos? I know, right? All right. So quick collective, Sagittarius full moon. Where is everyone at? Out and about, clearly, but I totally understand. Next weekend is my weekend. I'm so excited. Sandra informed me, I guess there's a what did she say? A fair, a carnival affair thing in the town next to her, because where she lives, there's nothing. But the town next to her, I guess there's a fair. So I'm really excited about it. All right, let's do a little masculine, feminine energy. I am going to use the Moonology Oracle. That Sagittarius full moon is very powerful. People, all kinds of stuff is happening. People are calling me, texting me, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this happened. Oh my gosh, this happened." And I'm just sitting over here in my little safe place. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. It's the moon. All right, let's see. Masculine energy first, please. All right, so we have don't let pride get in your way. Masculine energy is lowering the walls, right? The pride definitely had those walls really high. They didn't want to be vulnerable or look vulnerable to anyone. But I do feel like, so the Sagittarius full moon, there's so much going on with this full moon that it's kind of got us all in our feels, right? And again, it's got us manifesting really quickly. So don't be surprised if you're, PLR tribe and you think of something and then it's like, bam, it's there. Because yeah, it's happening. But I do get this energy of like removing the ego. It's removing the ego pride, but it is because masculine energy, mass awakening there. And I feel like too, I'm not trying to knock any feminine energy, but it just seemed like masculine energy is doing it like way faster, and way less complicated. I know. I know. All right, let's look at feminine energy. Feminine energy, please. All right, we have your dreams need a practical plan. That's factual. So we can manifest at the drop of a dime, right? But only when it serves the greater good. So there's definitely this energy of like, we have a strong feminine collective, you know, follows PLR. But it's like there is this energy of my way or the highway type of thing. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be this way or I'm not going to deal at all. I actually just had a lesson in this just this past week. I definitely feel like I tried to say my way or the highway and I was very quickly shot down. Like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That's not how it works. All right, let's do bridging energy. So we have faith in your dreams. I love that the dreams is coming out a lot. Are you guys having dreams? Are you having bad dreams? Some people I do feel like are having some pretty sensitive dreams, and it could definitely go both ways. Like it could be like nightmares, not night terrors. I mean, you could have night terrors, but it's you're either having like nightmares or what's the one where it's like real, so real. But it's good. I want to say it's lucid dreaming. But they seem like really real, and you wake up and you know what I'm saying, it affects your whole day. I've been looking in my dreams book because someone I know had a bad dream, and I was looking to see because the book I have gives you like specific things you can do for healing when you know you're using your dreams or keeping dream journals, or if you have bad dreams like me, stuff like that. But I do feel like it's interesting that the dreams are big. I don't think the masculine is having any type of fearful dreams. I feel like it's definitely coming more from the feminine side. The masculine is quickly awakening, and again, like I said, making it less complicated than the feminine did. But it's like the feminine is more fearful than the masculine energy. All right. Let's see what the pride is about. Hi, Rashima. All right, so we have the moon. It's not in reverse. I just don't know how to pick up the cards. We also have judgment, and we have the 3 of swords. Ouch. So the masculine energy may, like the pride energy, could have something to do with like maybe at first they didn't see like the purpose, right? Judgment is definitely purpose. Strong Scorpio energy, Pluto, right? And then the moon, it's like there was an illusion. It's fear, but I just got done saying that the masculine didn't have fear. I think it's an illusion. I guess there is fear, but it's like suppressed, held down, right? Like I can't show you that I'm scared. But I do get this energy of like there was this feeling that it was going to cause more pain, like the purpose, the journey, and it's like now there's like the full moon, right, is illuminating something, showing something something heals, not hurts. All right, let's look at feminine energy. Your dreams need a practical plan. Practical is going to be the key word here. Feminine, practical. All right, we have the High Priestess. I love it. Ouch. We have the Page of Swords. I don't love it. Ouch. We have the 8 of Swords. I really don't love it. All right. It's so true, though. Okay, so... So, hi, Sandra. Okay, so the High Priestess is going to be trusting your intuition, really understanding that you're the High Priestess. High Priestess, that's how it works. But Page of Swords, this is the creepy stalker dude. Like, have you guys noticed it went from over here to now we see it over here all the time? But I don't think I don't think like feminine energy is like necessarily stalking anyone. But I do get this energy that there's fear to communicate. There's lots of fear coming from over here at the feminine. It's like you don't know. So it's like, this is the high priestess, this is the feminine energy, but there's fear, the page of swords, fear to communicate, fear someone's going to say something, or fear that you're going to say the wrong thing, something like that. And it's definitely keeping everything suppressed, everything held down. The dreams could definitely be keeping like like if you're feeling like you're trying to manifest and they're not coming in, but it's something that could be for the greater good. Like if you're not trying to manifest 3D union and you're trying to manifest something, that's like healing or spiritual, or I don't know, and it's still not coming in, it's like you're not understanding your worth. You're not seeing who you are. And you have to know, you have to remember, that's my job. I'm supposed to remind you who you are. So you have to remember who you are so you don't have this fear, so you don't hold this down. Spencer is huffing and puffing at me. I think he agrees. All right, let's do the bridging energy. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands coming out. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. Jupiter to the rescue. It's definitely Sagittarius. It is the full moon. But it's like it's bringing you some luck. Knight of Wands is what you're passionate about, what you get excited about. What drives you, right? That's Knight of Wands. And it's saying have faith in your dreams. So it's like you need to focus. You need to have passion. You need to have excitement. I think that's actually what's happened. And I think that's why something's fixing to shift. I feel like it's actually already shifted over here. There's like this feeling of confidence coming with that Leo energy. It is the full moon in Leo. This is waxing crescent moon, and this is full moon in Taurus. But I am getting this energy of like confidence, strong confidence. And this isn't like, how I always say sometimes like overly confident can be like cocky, like you're too confident. No, this is like firm, rooted confidence, grounded, no doubt. Something definitely has happened to the masculine. The moon has just somehow like illuminated something about their purpose and their healing journey. I mean, I can understand why feminine energy is already here, but super interesting that masculine energy is here so quickly, right? But again, I do feel like it's this particular full moon. This Sagittarius full moon is no joke. I mean, all full moons are very potent, very strong. But it's like this particular full moon is just for the twins. I mean, it's unreal. And the things that are happening are unreal. You know what I mean? All right, let's do a quick head, heart, higher self for masculine side first. Don't forget to make your moon water, guys. Don't forget to cleanse your crystals. All right, so in the headspace, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I got that at first. Like at first, there was this energy that this was an illusion and it caused pain. And it was like now there's understanding. So I definitely sense that for masculine in the headspace. All right, let's look at the heart space. What they're feeling. All right, so we have keep an open mind. Again, I felt that, right? I love it when Spirit gives me such big confirmations. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I don't think anybody expected anything that's happening to happen, right? All right, higher self space. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. That's no joke. So masculine energy could be learning about divine timing, definitely. And I feel like something's happened, like something has finally came in or like clicked into place, something. And it's like definitely given this masculine energy, this feeling of like you know, it's okay to be on this journey. Like, I'm going to make it, right? Today when I was doing my reading and I pulled my messages, I got the everything is going to be okay card, which is really one of my favorites. Just, I mean, I know it's because it's so simple, right? But it's so true. So I left it out today. So yeah, I definitely got this feeling like masculine has this energy, like everything's going to be okay. All right, let's look at feminine, head, heart, higher self space. And I am using the romance angel cards. Guys, I was able to get the affiliate link for these in the description box. So if you want to take a closer look at them, you can. All right, head space, please. All right, so we have codependency coming out. Ooh, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Actually, I don't think that, I mean, it could be very possible that some of you feminines are still a little bit in this codependency energy. I feel like I still am slightly, but I do feel like it's breaking away, like it's falling back, right? It's not as bad as it used to be. I'm starting to do a lot more on my own. I do feel like that's why spirit has forced me to, you know, literally sit here. Um, but yeah, I feel like this could be about an understanding of codependency coming from the masculine. But I mean, if that's the case, I feel like we need to have a little compassion here, because the masculine energy in the headspace, what they're thinking about is how they have to trust the situation, how the situation isn't going to like stab them in the back, right? So I don't know. There's this energy of like, again, for some of you, there could be some addictions that are affecting the situation, but I think for the most of us, it's like we've broke through that energy, and it's like we're on the other side now. But we can definitely see how the masculine could have some of these, you know, because now they're breaking through the codependency, right? And as they do that, there is like contact, there's communication, there's more reaching out. Yeah. It's also very possible you're seeing how you don't need it anymore. Like if I'm talking to feminine energy, it's like you understand the journey. You understand it's lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So you can release, like that's what helped me release the codependency. I think after like, I don't know, the third or fourth separation, I was able to let go of the codependency. I won't say it doesn't like flare up when you know, something happens on the journey and you get scared and you're like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it does, but it's not like where it's an everyday, I can't move forward without this situation, right? All right, let's look at the heart space for the feminine, heart space for the feminine. All right, so we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right, so again, this could be some heart to heart here. Remember, telepathy with twins is from heart chakra to heart chakra. It's energy sent back and forth. And this has been happening a lot, it seems like. I'm going to have to like change the spread. I mean, I made this spread, guys, years ago. For my own journey, like way before I ever decided I was going to come out here and share it with all of you guys. But I remember I've been on this journey for 8 years now. But this is new, like in the last, I would say, what do you think? Like 2 months, I would say 3 months, maybe. It's like, and it's getting more and more to, it's almost every reading I do. It's where there's communication. And remember, before like January, February, there was no communication. Then we had mass communication, right? And it's like now this heart space has opened. So it's like the heart chakra was blocked on both masculine and feminine. And it's like that heart chakra has, you know, there was a heart chakra awakening is what happened. And it's like now the messages just flow. I mean, it's just nonstop back and forth. It's amazing. But I think keep an open mind is feminine to masculine, and pay attention to the red flags is masculine to feminine. It's very possible masculine could be warning feminine about something, but I think it's more about that's what they're doing. Because remember, they were in this cautionary energy of, is this going to be okay? All right, let's pull some higher self. Man, I'm excited about some tacos. I hope they're getting here soon. Sandra says, crystals to connect with money, energy, amethyst, labradorite. Can't see on moonstone, clear quartz, carnelian. Carnelian is my new favorite. Amazonite and smoky quartz. Oh, I remember I asked you. Thank you. I asked because, and I forgot to look it up too after I asked you, but I asked because I was going to say that this is definitely a full moon for manifestation. All right, religious factors. Oh, this card is starting to get funny to me. Are you guys ready? It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, which is possible for some of you or the most of you, and spiritual path. I just think that's funny. Your love life is being influenced by your spiritual path. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You know what I mean? Like, oh, have mercy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of messages, and then I'll pull a guidance card to close it out. And I am going to go back to the OGs. I do love the new message cards, absolutely. But I mean, I feel like they're definitely soulmate material, right? Hi, Pooja. How is Pooja on the Sagittarius full moon? Ooh, and it bent. Was I wrong for trying to move on? My counterpart actually said that to me, and I said, no, absolutely not. There's no such thing as wrong in this world, in this life. We're just learning lessons, right? We're just trying to live the best life that we can with what we know and what we have. All right, let's see what else. I didn't plan this. I feel like nobody did. These are definitely masculine to feminine. I feel like there's this belief, this odd, I don't know where it came from, belief that the masculine is this horrible person. I mean, shun all the masculines. They just run around and they're just floozies, and you know what I'm saying? And the feminines are these, we're just these innocent and powerful light beings, and we do no wrong. I hope you guys can hear the sarcasm in my voice. It's equal. And I just want to say, I was telling someone today, like, I love them for their heart, because their heart is magical. It's so pure and good. And a twin's heart, and don't shoot the messenger, but in a twin's heart, we have a lot of cleansing to do, right? That's why we go through spiritual awakening. Our hearts have become so congested and bitter and angry and dark. And the twin soul comes and says, hey, stop doing that. But it's both of you. If you have a 3D counterpart on this journey, if you look at when you met your person, where were you? What was happening in your life when you met that person? And where are you today? You see? So I'm just saying, there's no, when someone, I didn't plan this, there's this energy of like the masculine takes all the blame, and there's no such thing. It's not at all. It's one soul. So if you think that your masculine counterpart is a player or a cheater or a liar, be real cautious what you're saying, because it's one soul. All right, let's keep going. What else wants to come out? I never doubted you or what you were capable of. I feel like that's feminine to masculine. I doubt myself. That's definitely feminine to masculine. And that's why the fear is going on over here. I love this. On the bottom, I'm grateful for our journey. I say this about 100 times a day. I'm grateful for our journey. I'm grateful for our journey. Gratitude is the best way to manifest. All right, let's pull some magical times to close it out. I love you guys all came in here to hang out with me. If you guys missed the beginning, we talked about the blah, blah, blah. We talked about moon rituals for self-care. We specifically talked about the full moon ritual for self-care. All right. Sagittarius, full moon. Oh, sister's coming with the tacos. It's okay. I'm almost done. I love you. I'll be right there. Yay! Spirit loves me. All right, so we have pilgrimage coming out. You're on a journey to your own greatness, and your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. That's the understatement of the century, right? Anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Guys, if you're on this journey with me, it's like we almost can't mess it up. The blessings are just coming in. They might scare the holy pants right off of you sometimes, but it always works out for the greater good. So it's like you're just watching them pour in one after another. And it's like more keeps coming. The more we follow our purpose, the more I sit here and work PLR, it's like the better things get, the easier they get. And you're probably noticing the same is happening for you, right? All right, discernment is here. It says, see the truth of the situation. This is definitely going to be for the feminine and this fear, okay? It's very important that you understand you are this high priestess. All right, see the truth of the situation, use common sense, and do not be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows. All right, guys, that's going to be the collective reading. All right, I see like 7 of you guys on YouTube. I still don't see Facebook. I must have done something wrong over there. Diana, were you able to see, like, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We're at the end. Pooja, Sandra. All right, let me know, ladies, if anyone wants me to pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle. I will pull just one, guys, just one. I have some tacos waiting, but I would love to give you some guidance for Sagittarius full moon. I do feel like it's a very important full moon. And guys, again, if you missed that ritual, make sure to go check it out. I am going to try to edit and repost it. Just as a little 10-minute how-to video. I'm going to try to work on that tomorrow. So, and that's the bundle, guys. So if you do enjoy the full moon ritual, I've actually made a 4-pack bundle with the new moon, waxing moon, again, the full moon, and the waning moon. So that information is on my Facebook page, guys, or you can just message me. All right, let me get back over here. All right, thank you, guys. Pooja, me too. All right. I know, I'm slow. All right, let me pull Queen of the Moon. All right, deep breaths with me, ladies. Deep breaths. All right, let's see. Let's do Diana's first. Here we go, Diana. One card, please, Spirit, for Diana. Sagittarius, full moon, resistance, but it did fly out in reverse. I think Spirit's giving you a pat on the back. You released something that you were holding on to for a very long time. I love you, Diana. All right, let's see. Sandra, Sagittarius, full moon, guidance. All right, so we have supermoon attraction. It's not in reverse. I just can't grab the cards out right. So number 44, Sandra, have you seen fours today? Sandra's been manifesting left and right. But I feel like there's something about this Sagittarius full moon. You manifested something today, and it's coming. I don't know what it is, but Spirit just wanted me to tell you it's coming. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see who else. Pooja. All right, Pooja. Here we go. Thank you, ladies, for participating. Sandra, you're going to have to tell me what it was. Look, she said yes, 444 on my way home. Okay, I want to know what you manifested today. What were you working on manifesting today? Because it's going to happen. It's the live, ain't it? It's the weekend. It's totally because you were telling me about the festival. That's what it was. You said we're going to go. We are going. Oh, goodness. Too much fun. Too much fun on this journey. All right, Pooja, here it comes. Pooja, we have the void. It did come out in reverse. So it is number 1. Okay, you've been in this energy of the void. Pooja, have you been feeling like things just won't take off? It is the dark moon. So the dark moon, guys, comes right before the new moon, about 1 to 2 days before the new moon. This is actually the best time to manifest. I think the dark moon phase has been coming around for you, Pooja, and you're not using it. You've been feeling a little stuck. Spirit saying use that 1 to 2 days right before the new moon and do some manifestation rituals. All right, I'm going to leave it there, ladies. Thank you so very much for participating. I love you guys so very much. I hope that information was helpful. If anyone decides to get the 4-pack lunar bundle, just message me. Check it out on my Facebook page. Link is going to be in the description box. I'm always, always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good Sagittarius full moon night.